What's crackalacking, guys? I'm a Duck Quack here, and welcome back to another episode in our trading tips or trading technique series, whatever I've decided to call it by now. Yeah, and we're going to look in this episode at investments that occur around repeat events. So repeat events don't have to necessarily mean squad builder challenges. They can mean the weekend league, they can mean tournament, they can mean absolutely anything that's going on in the life of FIFA. So we're going to start with squad builder challenges, and we're going to start the first few on this page. So we've got the team of the week guaranteed, and we've got the player SBCs. Now the team of the week guaranteed is someone we've seen several times this year. For this challenge, you need 84 rated players, and if you want the tradable version, you also need decent rated inform cards. Now, investing in these players is absolutely fantastic, basically. There'll be a time after this event that 84 rated players are going to drop again, and then we can start picking them up. Leading up to this, you could have got 84 rated players for under 1,000 coins each, and now they all sell for about 4,500 coins. So you've made about a 450% return on investment just from being patient and waiting a couple of months. Well, not even that, maybe a month, 5 weeks. But after this ends and everybody's hype dies down and they forget about these and packs are open and prices drop, we can start thinking about when's the next logical time that EA are going to release this event. That's something you've always got to keep at the front of your mind. So EA aren't just going to randomly say, oh, it's Tuesday in February, no events are on, here's a Team of the Week SBC. It usually comes alongside another big event. So the next big event could very well be the Team of the Season time. When we're not seeing a Team of the Week guarantee event, we're probably going to be seeing a Team of the Season guarantee event. Now that would be absolutely huge, and obviously you wouldn't need 84 rated players, but, well, you might need 84 rated players alongside a Team of the Season, but it's all speculation at this point. What we know works at the moment are 84 rated players and higher rated informs. So using this logic, you can think ahead, think for when the next time comes, and start investing in these. Now, personally, I think the same logic is going to apply to these as well. So if we're looking at repeat events, we're coming towards the end of the FIFA cycle, or at least the end of the proper football year season, and we're going to start seeing more big players like this. If they don't release more around Team of the Season, I would be absolutely shocked, especially. So with these cards, I'm expecting the high-rated cards again to have massive value. So we can start thinking across to that. If you believe that that's going to happen, then we can start picking up these kind of players miles in advance. Even if it's a month in advance, it's no problem, because you can still use other coins you have for trading in the moment and regular events that happen weekly maybe or daily or whatever. But you can have this huge supply of cards that you've bought for peanuts that you can sell for a fortune. Again, it's got to come down to you guys what you think is going to happen with these. It's a little bit riskier than other trading methods. So we move on to Player of the Month. Now, Player of the Month is something that happens every month, and leading up to it, we all have a pretty clear idea on who's going to win it, and if not who, then out of which 2, maybe 3 players at most is going to win it. You can start investing in this player as soon as the first game of the month is finished. Let's say the month starts, Lukaku scores 4 goals in the first game. He's immediately a massive front runner. Now, you're picking up these players early. You can probably sell off hype as other people start to believe it as well. And if he has a bad game next time round, then you can just sell off your investments and barely make a loss, maybe even make a profit, just because you've bought them for so cheap. Again, think about what EA are going to do with the requirements. Are they going to be sneaky? Are they going to change them up? What's the previous clubs that the player played for? What nationality is him? What team does he currently play for? Who have they played against this month? There's so many different things you can think of. Link them all together and think of the best possible investments. Obviously, if it's a 90 rated Lukaku, it's going to be high rating requirements, hence the inform Lukaku you need for this. If it's a lower rated player, you're probably not going to need to spend so much, with the likes of Son and even Dele Alli being a prime example. If we move along a bit further, we will not find, because I completed it, but we would have found the Marquee Matchups tour. Now, the Marquee Matchups is something that they release weekly. So Marquee Matchups are made out of the big games of the week. As you can see this week, we had Liverpool-Everton, Ajax-Feyenoord, Berlin-Hoffenheim and Rosenborg against Odds BK. Now, this is something that's become more and more hard to predict. So say we went into the weekend, I said, I think Liverpool-Everton's going to be included. Let's invest all of our money in this game. Now, if this game is included, fantastic, we make a killing. But if this match isn't included, then we lose everything and we just sell all our investments, and we break even at best. Now let's say I think that Liverpool-Everton's going to be included. I think that Manchester City against Arsenal is going to be included. We'll just make a couple more up. I think Berlin-Hoffenheim is going to be included, and I think Real Madrid against China FC are going to be included. Now, let's say we invested in all 4 of those matches. 2 of them came up, we make big profit on those. The other 2 don't come up, we basically break even on those. We're investing in a repeat event, but we're not putting all our eggs in one basket. We're spreading them across to ensure that our chance of success is higher. Now, with these, the big ones like Liverpool-Everton, we always see a distinctive rise in price, especially when 2 players from each team are needed. Same with this one. We got Berlin-Hoffenheim, 2 players from each club are needed. The big money ones are usually the ones that are harder to guess. So you're always going to get one low tier team or one low league match in there. And if you predict these and they require silver players, then you're going to make an absolute killing. So it's always worth taking that gamble on that little match that you think, well, maybe they'll include this one. If it doesn't pay off, fine. You may lose a tiny bit, you may break even. But if it does come in, you're going to make big. The bigger events, you've got to make sure that you're picking them up about 4 or 5 days before the actual marquee matchups. Because if you leave it later than that, you're already buying other people's investments that they're selling off the hype. And if it isn't going to be one that comes in or it doesn't come in and you don't sell off hype, you're going to be making a loss. So you've got to make sure you play it safe with these repeat events. But marquee matchups is one that's happened every single week without fail. So it's a very easy one to invest in. We've then obviously got the league SBCs. So far we've had almost every league, or every big league done, except for the Bundesliga. So we know that the Bundesliga is going to be coming up soon. The Bundesliga is so easy to invest in. What I've done on my Trade to Glory account and my main account is picked up 1 player for every position in every club and extras. So I'm ready to complete it when I have it. Now, I've picked them up with completing it as my key interest. You guys might be wanting to invest. So go into the team. So say we're looking at League 1, for example. Come into a random team. Just build the team with your concept players. Say this team had a full gold team with a silver left back and a silver right back. You know that the 2 rare positions are the left back and right back. Because they're only silver players available, it's a lot harder to get hold of. So you want to be picking up that left back and that right back for basically discard or as close to it as you can, so that when the league SBC comes out, you're going to make maximum profit. Again, I'm not going to show you the best players to list. If I made a video saying, right guys, these are the best investments for you to get for this league, go pick them up, everybody who watches the video and decides to copy it will do it. You'll all start buying each other's investments, prices will get inflated for absolutely no reason, and those of you putting in that little bit of extra work will just be robbed of it, to be honest. So I'm going to show you, like I said before, the means of how to do it. You guys have just got to put in that little bit of extra work. It's so simple, especially with these league SBCs though, that you can just go and do that in the space of about 5-10 minutes. The next ones we're going to look at are going to be the tours. So we've got the European tour, we've got the African tour, we've had the North and South American tour. So logic says the next things we're going to see are going to be an Asia tour and an Australasia tour. Oh, I can't even speak at the moment. So picking up players from like New Zealand, Australia, Japan, Asian teams, we've got all the potential here to complete these as soon as they come out or sell the investments. And again, it's never too soon to invest. Yes, let's say you invest in Asian players for the Asia tour and the next one they release isn't that. That's fine. Just wait until next time round. Don't put all your eggs into one basket. Keep space on your transfer list spare so that you can still trade with other things. Don't use all your coins. Excuse me. But you can pick up these players so easy and then you're just ready to go. So if we look at the African tour, we can see they picked Senegal, Nigeria, Ivory Coast and Morocco. If we go for the Asian tour, think of the bigger countries in there. Think of what's most likely to be used and start investing in the gold players that you need for them already. Now, the next repeat event that we get onto is the Weekend League. Now, this Weekend League coming up starts on Friday. So people start to buy their teams from about Thursday onwards. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, this is when player prices usually tend to increase. Now, people tend to sell their teams after the Weekend League. So Sunday evening, Monday, Tuesday. This is when it's the best time to buy. So it's a very simple process. Monitor a player's price, sell them just before Weekend League, buy them when everyone sells after Weekend League. There is literally no risk attached to this as long as you do your research before. Make sure that you aren't picking up a brand new team of the week that people are trying out for Weekend League and then just crashes even more when it comes out. Make sure that you're picking up players that are in demand. Make sure you're picking up players that people want. And this repeat event just becomes so easy to invest in. So guys, we're going to end the video there. We've looked at a bunch of different repeat squad builder challenges. We've looked at the weekend league. We've looked at what we need to be doing in terms of investments, how to spread the risks so that you're not completely limiting yourself and narrowing your chance of success. We've covered loads of stuff in this video. If you guys still are enjoying this series and you're finding it useful, make sure you drop that like, make sure you subscribe if you're new, and comment if you've got any questions at all. And again, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.